Hey, take a look at the glasses you're wearing, or maybe the pair sitting in your bag. They seem so simple, don't they? Just a frame, a couple of lenses. But what if I told you that behind this everyday object, there's a whole world of minimalist design, incredible high-tech coatings, and a global industry that's worth hundreds of billions of dollars? Well, today, we're going to pull back the curtain and uncover that hidden world of eyewear.
I mean, have you ever really stopped to think about them? Beyond, just helping you see. There's this whole story of innovation packed into everything from the case you carry them in to the invisible coatings on the lenses themselves. So, let's start this journey from the outside and work our way in.
All right, first up, the case. You probably think its only job is to protect your glasses, right? But it's actually the very first piece of the design you interact with. And believe it or not, it has its own story to tell.
So on the left, you've got the classic workhorse, the standard hard case. Its mission is simple: protect your glasses at all costs. It's got that tough plastic shell, the soft felt inside, job done. But look over on the right. This is a whole different way of thinking. It's an origami-style case that does the same job, but it's designed for how we actually live. When you're wearing your glasses, it folds completely flat, so it's not some bulky thing taking up space in your bag or your pocket.
And this is the part I absolutely love. Inside that folding case, you'll find this quote from Bruce Lee. Now, this isn't just some random nice sentiment, it is the entire design philosophy of the case made visible. The case itself literally hacks away at the unessential bulk, becoming the physical proof of the wisdom it's carrying inside. How cool is that?
Okay, so let's move from the case to the real heart of the matter, the lenses. We look through them every single day, but what we're really looking through are layers upon layers of incredible, completely invisible technology. Two of the most important bits of tech here are the coatings. First, you have the scratch-resistant coating. It's this super hard, clear layer that's bonded right onto the lens to protect your vision from all those annoying little micro-scratches. Then there's the hydrophobic coating. This stuff creates a super slick surface. It's why water beads up and just slides right off. It also repels the oils from your skin and fingerprints, which means way less smudging, and they're just so much easier to clean.
Now, putting these coatings on is this surprisingly complex, high-tech dance. It's not just sprayed on. First, the lenses have to be perfectly, atomically clean. Then, they go inside a vacuum chamber where these coatings are bonded to the surface, literally molecule by molecule. Each layer is applied in a super precise sequence for maximum durability, and it's all followed by this painstaking final inspection. It's some serious science.
And all of this amazing technology is powering a massive, and I mean massive, and rapidly growing global industry. So let's zoom out for a second and just take in the sheer scale of the eyewear market.
Just let that number sink in for a minute. Over $200 billion. That is more than the entire economy of some countries. It's an absolutely staggering figure, and it's being fueled by this perfect storm of medical need, an aging population around the world, and of course, the power of fashion.
And believe me, this market is not slowing down. Projections show it could rocket up to nearly $336 billion by 2030. What's driving this boom? Well, it's a few key things. Aging populations that need vision correction, more of us getting eye strain from staring at screens all day, and eyewear cementing its place as a must-have fashion accessory.
So, what's the biggest slice of this multi-billion-dollar pie? You might guess it's fancy designer sunglasses, but the real driver here, by a long shot, is prescription glasses. They make up almost 70% of all sales. It's a really clear reminder that, at its heart, this is an industry built on the fundamental human need to see the world clearly.
Okay, now we're going to take a quick and I think totally fascinating detour. It turns out that the deep material science behind all this eyewear tech has applications in some very, very unexpected places.
I know, it sounds like a riddle, right? What could your glasses possibly have in common with sterilizing a scalpel in a hospital? Well, the surprising link is hidden deep inside the science of material coatings. So first, what even is a sterilization indicator? Basically, it's a special strip of material that's coated with an ink, and this ink is designed to change color when it's exposed to a sterilization process, like hydrogen peroxide vapor. This gives doctors and nurses a clear visual thumbs up that their equipment is totally sterile and safe to use.
And here's the link. The scientific know-how needed to create a dye that perfectly changes color under very specific chemical conditions is directly related to the science of creating lens coatings that block specific wavelengths of light. It's all about mastering how materials react on a molecular level.
It's just this powerful reminder that an innovation in one field can lead to unexpected breakthroughs in a completely different one.
All right, so from hospital safety, let's bring it back to our faces. Where is all this technology and all this money taking the future of our eyewear?
Well, one very clear direction is smart technology. We're already seeing things like hands-free augmented reality headsets for industrial workers, and even glasses that plug right into Microsoft Teams and Zoom for remote work. And for us, for consumers, this means frames with built-in open-ear audio, voice assistants, and even sports-specific models with hi-fi sound. Our glasses are literally becoming a true wearable device.
At the very same time, the industry is going green. Companies are innovating with all sorts of sustainable materials. We're talking lenses made from bioplastics that can biodegrade in just 5 years, and frames built from recycled fabrics. This big push for sustainability is really, fundamentally, reshaping how our glasses are made, how they're packaged, and how they're sold.
So, we've gone from a simple protective case all the way to a multi-billion-dollar global industry that's fusing health, fashion, and technology. Our glasses are now smarter and greener than we probably ever imagined. So the final question really isn't just what's next. It's, as these devices get even closer to our minds and our bodies, will they just help us see the world, or will they start to change how we see it altogether?